Hi everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you guys. I hope you're all right. Apologies for not being able to hear me, Jonathan, as I say, because I couldn't see anything. It was just the stuff been going on. It's ridiculous. But as always, guys, well, you know the drill. I'm not going through it again. The kickoff's in a couple of minutes. But as always, this live stream is sponsored by the channel sponsored freeretro.com. Please click the link in the description below. That will help you directly through to the England section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out as well. And any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting over 80, probably close to 90 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the FA website, and you'll be helping those less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity and you don't want to make an affiliate link purchase, that's perfectly fine. There is their Just Give and Fund link in the description below. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford, guys. Whatever you can afford, guys, believe me, every penny helps. So guys, yeah, thank you to everybody that's cast the votes. As I say, I wish somebody would said earlier that you couldn't hear me, because I had to do some logins with YouTube, so I didn't even know I was even there and stuff. But yeah, guys, thanks very much for sticking around. As always, put your score predictions in the live chat, and there's the result prediction poll in there as well. So thank you to everybody that's cast their votes, and thank you to everyone that's cast their votes on the Twitter poll that I put up over the weekend about can Aaron Wan-Bissaka make it into the England squad by the World Cup in 16 months time. A lot of people seem to, but yeah, unfortunately only a tenth of those that logged in to have a look at that tweet actually voted. So that's a bit disappointing that only 10% of that over an entire fucking weekend, only 10% of those that engaged with that tweet voted. That's ridiculous. But anyway, Jonathan Eva says England 27, Latvia 0. Sheena, welcome. Hope you're keeping well, darling. Jonathan says, just to say we are the champions and we are in a party mood. Absolutely, it was a cracking final. I really enjoyed watching it, to be honest with you, mate. I mean, it was brilliant. Dan Burns been absolutely successful. Brain says better lineup with Bowen and Roger starting. Yeah, because that's what you wanted with the last one. Evening, JB. Hello, Rusk, mate. Good to see you. Jonathan reckons 3-0 to England tonight. Sheena says 5-2 to us. It's possible. Rick says 3-0 England. Bowen 2 goals and Kane with 1 goal. And Brain says 5-1 England. So yeah. So yeah, it's good to have everybody in this time round in comparison to what happened last time. But still, guys, please do shit like this if you like this stream to get more people get more people invited. Sorry, guys, I'm all over it. I'm really on edge at the minute, as I say, because just as I was going live, Google decided to freeze up and asked me to verify to log in. So apologies why you've not been able to hear me, because I had more important things to figure out than the bloody sound. But yeah, it's all good. But yeah, as I say, please do put your I should put an ad break in that, really, shouldn't I? I really should have done, get some money out of it. But yeah, guys, please do put your thoughts in the live chat as well, for that matter. And as Brain's intimating in here just earlier, do you think this is a better starting 11 than it was on Friday night, or do you think there should have been more changes? Because there's only 4, if I remember correctly. I would like to see Cole start, says Jonathan. Well, it's not happening, unfortunately. Jonathan, how's you doing, John? Anyway, hope everything is good. Yes, mate, I started a new job 6 weeks ago, and it seems to be going very well, so fingers crossed. It's a 6-month contract, but hopefully I'm doing enough to go on to a permanent contract thereafter. But 6 weeks in so far, and I've lasted practically longer than the company, or the bunch of cunts I was working for in the summer. So yeah, Ross is glad the new job is going well. Thank you, mate. Jonathan says, congratulations, John, mate. Thank you. I'm 44 years old, and people are congratulating me for lasting 6 weeks in a job when I've had my average is 4.5 years. It's honestly, that tells you how mental the world is nowadays, I'm telling you. But anyway, guys, as always, your good health. Hang on, let me get the England badge in again. There you go. Enjoy your beers while you can, because the price of beer is going up to well over £5 next month, apparently. So for those that didn't watch the Friday watch along, I'm drinking these through the qualifiers, because it's the World Cup is in America, Canada, and Mexico. So I thought, what better beer to have than Duff? Unfortunately, going to Lidl, where I got it from the weekend before last, unfortunately they didn't actually have it in stock this weekend, just gone. So yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, because it would have been nice to get a few more beers, but normal service will be resumed, guys, because on Tuesday night we'll be doing the watch along for the Wolves away game, so make sure you're around for that. And of course, the preview will be going up over the weekend as well. I think Bone will get a hat-trick in this game, says Jonathan Newby. And Jonathan says, I'm only 43 on April 2nd, April 2nd. It's a week on Wednesday. Actually, Jonathan, mate, I'm actually coming up to Newcastle twice this year. I'm going up to see my sister in over Easter, and then I'm going up to for a wedding in June. So you never know, mate. Might bump into each other. Keep an eye out. Brain says all Latvia can do really is with the long ball. All Latvia can really do is the long ball over the top. Yeah, absolutely agree with you, mate. It's going to be an interesting one. England have never played Latvia, apparently. I'll tell you one thing, guys. I'm preferring the coverage that ITV have done for these qualifiers, because they did some really, really good in-depth analysis on the on both Albania and Latvia before the broadcast of the actual game itself. Very, very good. But guys, if you haven't already done so, say please do like, share and subscribe. There's 7 people watching and only 2 likes. Come on, guys, especially you long timers, click the like button. Come on, help me out here. Help me out here. So this will be interesting, because these teams have never played each other, so it'd be very much a touch and go situation in terms of bloody hell, I sounded like Drop the Dead Gus from Drop the Dead Donkey. Then it was a touch and go situation. Sheena says already did. Thank you very much, mate. Looking forward to getting you pissed, John, mate. Said John. Well, good luck. I've been spending it with my sister, and I need all the beers I can have, I tell you. Nah, she's a lovely girl most of the time. But yeah, so this would be, because I'm not really thinking anything on this game, because we've never played Latvia before. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to keep another clean sheet. It'd be nice to get some goals on the scoreline again as well, of course. But as it stands at the moment, and not to sound too much like Sam Allardyce or nothing, but all that matters at the moment is winning the games. It doesn't matter how we get there, as long as we get there. I mean, we should be, with the opposition that we've got, there's no divine right for England to win every single time, but we're not exactly playing, with exception. I mean, Albania played really well on Friday. I was quite impressed with them. I did say it quite a few times. We'll have to keep an eye on what they're doing in terms of their qualifiers. So I think they're playing tonight as well, for that matter, if I remember correctly. Let me just double check that. Where are we? Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Load up. There we go. Honestly, this Chrome is crap. I've got really, really good internet, and this Chrome is so fucking slow. It's unreal. Yeah, Albania versus Andorra tonight, so it'll be interesting. So we'll be keeping an eye on how they're getting on. But the team sheets are coming up here. So yeah, England in a 4-3-3. So not the 5-4-1, 4-2-3-1, but it's kind of the same sort of thing. And yeah, no, ITV predicted it. Yeah, they said no, it's fine. They said they played in the 5-3-2 with the last fixture, but it's a 5-4-1 confirmed today. That's good. Jonathan Newby says, Conte will have another good game, I think, JP. Yep, I was impressed with him. Glad that he kept his position. Next up for us is to get back to the Champions League, John. Enough about Newcastle, man. You've had your moment in the sun. So, guys, I'm closing the poll now in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Just a kickoff. So yeah, so apologies, guys. I'll be doing even less commentary than I was beforehand. I'm a couple of seconds behind, because I was doing 2 things at once. But thank you to everybody that voted, much appreciated. So I'll try and give you as much fuck's sake, as you can tell I'm tired, can't you? Jesus. I'll try and talk about the game as much as I possibly can, as it stands at the minute. So Bowen on the ball, first touch, and gets fouled, but apparently not. But it's an England throw-in as a result of it. So yeah. So get back into the game here. So Reece James over to Lewis-Skelly and then to Rashford. Now back to Konsa. That was Guay, so I should say Guay. Jonathan says Dan Burn not playing. No, mate, he's not. He's on the bench. For those, because you didn't hear me, I'll go through the lineup again. Pickford and goal with the back four of Lewis-Skelly, Konsa, Guay, or Gray as you call him now, don't it? And James. Rice and Bellingham in the defensive midfield positions, with Rashford, Rodgers, and Bowen in the attacking midfield behind Harry Kane up front. And on the bench is Burn, Eze, Foden, Gibbs White, Dean Henderson, Jordan Henderson, Jones, Quansah, Colwill, Solanke, and Trafford. So yeah. Yeah, so thank you to everybody, and everyone voted 100% England win. And yeah. So again, it's nice this time around because a lot of people must have complained about the Friday night broadcast because we're just under 2 minutes on the clock now, and they're actually talking about the game now. It took them 2.5 minutes to talk about it on Friday. It was ridiculous. So Gay, I should say, to Rice, coming into the centre circle, as is Lewis-Skelly, just running over the centre circle into the Latvia half, but passing it back to Reece James. Sorry, Konsa to Reece James, I should say. And then over to Lewis-Skelly. And then to Gray. Now Rashford on the left-hand side. No option, so he can pass it straight through. Nice through ball, but just a little bit overhit. But unfortunately, Bellingham's just a little bit too slow for that one. But it was very, very overhit at the same point. So, yeah. Jonathan just says, just to let you know, we have put a thumbs up for you, John. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. If the other 3 people can do that, I would really appreciate it. It'd be very nice. So, Latvia goal kick. Taking ages, and Kane jogging into it. Bowen showing more hunger than Kane, that's for sure. I mean, understandable. He's like 15 years younger than him. Now, nice recovery work from Reece James there. And he gives it to Gay. Lewis-Skelly. Over to Konsa. And just crossing over the halfway line now over to Reece James, almost at the right-hand side. To Bowen. Hugging the touchline as the old cliche goes to Kane. And then he puts it back to Reece James. Now to Rice. Lewis-Skelly. Gay. Rashford trying to pass to himself. And he commits a foul as a result of it, and it's a free kick to Latvia. I feel like Gibbs White will be picked for the World Cup. It's possible. He's in this squad. I mean, everyone thinks that this is what the squad's going to be in 16 months' time. It's not in any shape or form. I mean, I don't think it's going to be. The next qualifiers in April, I remember correctly, isn't it? Something like that. Sorry, June, I should say. June, because we're almost in April. There's like one game, if I remember correctly. Jonathan's at £100 plus odds. What are you talking about? Jonathan, sorry, Geordie John. Can you tell us what you're talking about there, mate? This with Latvia in possession now. It goes out for a Latvia throw-in. Yeah, so Latvia's still in possession. Bowen gets the ball, but loses possession straight away with it. And a good challenge from Reece James there. But he gets awarded as a free kick. There's a foul. Yeah, wrong text. Sorry. No, you're good, mate. You're fine. No, it's a coming together. I wouldn't say that was a foul. It's just he gets the ball. They're both going for it. It's 50-50. Even yeah, but even Tuchel's like, oh. Right, so Declan Rice, Konsa, Lewis-Skelly, Gay. Oh, so it was Gay, not Konsa. Now Rice, Over to Bowen on the right-hand side. Typical West Ham pass that. Bowen coming in. Ball into the box. And it gets headed out. And it goes out for an England throwing off that. So, yeah, Brain, as we were talking about Bowen on Friday, you know, he's showing the fight, and he's really up for it. Bless him. You know, it's great. It's great to see. I love it when we get not fringe players exactly, but used subs coming on and getting and playing, you know, showing like this. I want to be here. I want to be here, because we don't get to see that very often at league level. We really don't. Lewis-Skelly to Concert, now to Gay. Now through to Bellingham to Rashford. Back to Bellingham from Gay. Behind pass to Rashford, but over pass to Bellingham. And a good interception from the Latvia player there to put it out. Very good tackle that. Really good football from Latvia. You know? And we're not even 7 minutes on the clock yet, as I say, because we're 2 seconds. That's 2 seconds behind ITV. But it'll be more up to date with the second half. I mean, 2 seconds doesn't make much of a difference, to be fair. But yeah. So the Latvia going to take the throw in. Oh shit, I didn't do that. I thought I did. And another throw in. Gives me a little bit of time to update some things. Bowen to Bellingham. Nice challenge from Bellingham. Now over to Skelly. Now to Declan Rice. Bowen pushing out the right. He's coming, trying to track into the box. Got 2 players in front of him, so he passes it to Bellingham, who absolutely hoofs it over. But Rashford can just make sure, but he just gets back, keeps it in. Rashford to Lewis-Skelly. Back to Rashford from Bellingham again. Sorry, from Lewis-Skelly. Trying to do the overlap, but Rashford fails that miserably. But Guy gets it, and it goes out for an England throw-in. Nice little movement from England there, to be fair. Nice little movements going on. It still makes me laugh that I was able to predict that within 4 moves on Friday that Bellingham was going to do that pass, because I literally that pass up to Rashford. Sorry, up to Lewis-Skelly, because I literally remember, because I said I can within 3 to 4 passes something's going to happen, and we scored within that 4th pass. Absolutely phenomenal work. The radar's rarely wrong, guys. Radar's rarely wrong. Right, so that's all ready for if and when we ever get something at half time. So let's get back to, what are you doing, computer? What are you doing? All right. Okay, so Reece James to Bowen. Coming into the box. Bellingham. Rice goes for goal. Gets blocked. And the Latvia on the counter-attack. Bellingham. Lewis, nope. Small pass to Rice, back to Bellingham. No reason for that whatsoever. Lewis-Skelly. Gray, just on the left-hand side of the D. Centre circle, sorry. Conser to Lewis-Skelly. Back to Conser. Lewis-Skelly. Pass to Rashford. Bellingham. Bowen screaming for it. Rice. Skelly. Rogers. Rashford just coming into the box on the left-hand side. Bellingham goes. Again blocked. Gray to Lewis-Skelly. Back to Gray. Rice. Still Rice. Over to Bowen on the right-hand side. Loses the ball. Gets a bit of looks like he had his foot kicked by the looks of it. But referee says play on. And Latvia on the counter attack now. And Reece James is really holding his position, as is Rice, and it goes out for the first corner of the game to Latvia. Who would have thought that, eh? First corner of the game to Latvia. Who would have thought that? Who would have thunked it? Who would have thunked it? Well, actually, no. Actually, to be honest with you, I'd say it was more. I'd say it was more Bowen standing on his foot by the looks of that replay. And the number 14, Chigankis. Jonathan Newby says, I think Rice is just getting better and better for England. He was a bit subpar on Friday, to be honest with you, but yeah, you know, he's growing all the time. Corner taken. Headed out. There's a bit of a push by the looks of it. On Conserve by the sounds of things, and it looks a bit windy. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's intentional, but it is a free kick. So Gray, Rice, Bowen up the right hand side, looking to make something happen, but he puts it to Reece James instead, just in the centre circle in the England half. Over to Conser, to Skelly, back to Conser. The ball's just over the centre circle. Over to Gray on the left, tracking in, passes to Rashford on the left hand side. Coming in, looking for an option. Passes it to Bellingham. It's Lewis-Skelly. Bellingham. Rashford again. Ball in this time. But gets cleared. It wasn't really going to anybody really. Conser to Gray. Rashford again down the left hand side. 15 yards out from the box, give or take. Conser. Reece James. Rice over to Bowen on the right hand side. No option, so he passes it straight through to Rodgers. Back to Bowen again. Rodgers on the overlap, asking for the ball, but just misplaced pass, unfortunately, or giving the ball away, as everybody likes to call it. And it goes out for an England throw-in again. Yeah, Bowen doesn't look happy about something there. It's a bit weird. But maybe it's a combination between him and the conversation between him and Rodgers. So anyway, Skelly from Reece James. Over to Rashford on the left-hand side. Latvian defence not giving him much options. But he gets the ball through to Rice. Reece James to Bowen, who was trying to make a run into the box there, but Rice wasn't aware of it. Now it's back to Rice from Reece James. Bellingham. Gay. Rice. Bowen on the right-hand side. Can he get into the box? Can he put the ball in? Looks like he's going to try and do it. Yes, he does. And it's an easy gather for the goalkeeper, who hooks it long. Conser gives it to Reece James. Sorry, Gay gives it to Reece James. Now Rice. Lewis-Skelly in the centre circle, running in. Should be passing it to the right. He does to Reece James. Back to Lewis-Skelly. A couple of yards away from him. Gay. He's got on the left-hand side once again, down to Rashford. Nobody really supporting him, so he's going in for trying to go into the box. Gay. Back to Rashford again. Puts the ball in. Took a slight deflection, trying to find Bowen. But it looks like a corner, was it? Or no, it looks like it just goes out for a goal kick instead. Bowen's looking really, really sharp. Yeah, it comes off his leg. Yeah, Bowen's looking really good. There's a few players out there who look at the few opportunities Rodgers is getting on the ball. He's going for it, that's for sure. Definitely going for it. Rice thinks it back to Pickford. So the Gay now. It's good to see a Gay back on the ball now. Back in the England side. He's a talented footballer. Conser. Back to Gay in the centre circle in the Latvia half. Slowly tracking in. Ball gets intercepted, but he gets the ball back. And apparently there's a foul there, but I can't see it. Even Rice is like, what are you talking about, ref? It's a follow. I'll get up. Honestly, that's nothing. I've sneezed things harder than that. Honestly. Right, so Latvia in possession on the attack. Down our left-hand side, ball coming in. Plays a little bit all out of sorts there, but an easy gather there for Lewis-Skelly to put it wide. Kane sitting very deep. Back to Lewis-Skelly. Good movement from Kane there, to be fair. Good pass. Rice just behind the centre circle in the England half, crossing over. Passes it over to Bowen. Now to Reece James. See what they're doing. Konsa. Lewis-Skelly. Back to Konsa. Set in the Latvia half in the centre circle. Gay. Now down to Rashford again. Yep. Back to Gay. He's got no options there. Lewis-Skelly back to Gay again. Konsa. Very much safety first from England for a lot of the time so far. I mean, this opening 17 minutes. Rodgers to Rice. Bellingham to Lewis-Skelly. Now Gay. Back down to Rashford again. He's not supporting him, so he's got no option but to try and dink it in. Toe dink. Bellingham goes for it. No, Rodgers, sorry, I should say. Bellingham's on the floor. Burn goes for it, and oh, that was close. Well, it's a very good attempt. So yeah, Rashford was aiming for Bellingham. Rodgers tries it, but he gets a lucky deflection, and Bowen goes just a couple of yards over the crossbar on the right. The net. Well, no, actually, no, way more than that. Actually, it's about 15 yards wide. But yeah, very good movement from Bowen. Honestly, he deserves his start. He really genuinely does. Jesus Christ! What a mistake! What a mistake in defending there from England, and we really got away with that there. Pickford and Gay didn't talk to each other when Gay was doing it, and yeah, we got away with on there. If that number 9 had any shooting boots, that's 1-0 down. That really is bad. That really is poor. But to be fair, Gray stayed with him the entire time. That's really bad. Rice to Rashford. Lewis-Skelly to Rice. Rice sees Bowen on the run, so he thinks a nice little ball over to him. Bowen has to run back a little bit as a result of it, but gives it to Reece James, back to Rice. Lewis-Skelly. Now Bellingham. Over to Rashford again down the left hand side. We shouldn't just be hoofing the balls in. Should be playing. Is that not a foul? Not a penalty in any shape or form? Does he actually get the ball? We'll have to check on this, but I don't think he gets the ball there. Bellingham. He goes out there. We'll have to check the replay here. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's fair. Rashford's leaning into it. And that's good defending from the left. I mean, Rashford puts his leg in to get the contact, so that yeah, referee spot on there, absolutely spot on. Jonathan Newman says Rodgers' work rate looks good. Yeah, he's absolutely one of the players out there, including Bowen as well, for that matter, that really looks hungry whenever he's trying to do something, like Curtis Jones was on Friday night. So Skelly to Gray. So Konsa to Gray, I should say. Now Bellingham. Over to Reece James. Slips over while he does it. Konsa in the centre circle just in front of the halfway line. Lewis-Skelly. Bellingham. Rashford. Gets a bit lucky there. But goes out for an England throw-in. See what you guys are saying. So Rashford takes the throw-in quickly to Bellingham. Now Konsa. Rodgers to Reece James. Lewis-Skelly. Brain says no pen. Absolutely agreed. Bellingham to Lewis-Skelly. He's on the ball a lot, isn't he? Not bad for left back. Reece James to Rice, I think that's... Sorry, Rodgers. Ball in from Rodgers. And it gets headed out for an England corner. Great defending from the Latvian number 2. Really was good defending from him. Balodis, I think you pronounce that. Very good defending. Read it well. West Ham, sign him up. we need a defender like that. Okay, guys, so we're coming up to the halfway point of the first half. Give us your thoughts on how this game's gone so far. If you can say about Latvia, you can say about England. It's not a problem. So Rice going to take the corner. Ball in. Not a bad corner. No. Two good saves. Two really, really good saves from that goalkeeper there. Bellingham and Konsa. Really, really good there. Such a good save. Honestly, it's just madness. Let's have a look at the replay. One there. Ah, so good. Both sides playing well, says Sheena. And so, yeah, Rice can take the corner again. Jonathan Newby says England doing okay so far. Ball in again. Bellingham again, and well over this time round. Brain says Latvia not bad. Yeah, I'm impressed with them, mate, so far. Goalkeeper's very good. Got some great reflexes on him. This is the replay of Bellingham's. Ah, okay, so that's what happened. Yeah, very, very good goalkeeping. Yeah, so Bellingham did it. It hit Konsa, then it bounced back to him, and he went it again, and that's how the goalkeeper got it. So, yeah, so way back to Pickford now. Now to Konsa. Come on, guys. There's 5 people watching. So come on, please do share it. There's only 3 of you, so there's two more people to give you their opinions on how the game's going so far from either side. Reece James over to Bowen on the right hand side. Back to Reece James. Gay. Lewis-Skelly to Gay. It's a real shame that this is the home of the watch along this channel, and hardly anyone does it anymore. Rice. Reece James. Rogers to Bowen. To Rice. Man on. Rogers to Reece James. Back to Rogers. Running in. Trying to find in. Reece James puts the ball in. Trying to find Kane. And he over the bar again. We've had the opportunities. We're having the opportunities. Just not getting it on target. Apart from Bellingham. It's a great ball from Reece James. Inch perfect for him. Just for Kane. He's under a bit of pressure from that defender, but he gets an inch space and bam, tries to head it in. It's not bad. That's not bad. Well, it's just, yeah. Now that goalkeeper is huge by the looks of it. Goal kick taken. Lewis-Skelly. Rogers. Now to Konsa. Skelly in the Latvian half. Gay. Rashford. Should be 2 or 3-0 by now, to be fair. Bellingham. Gay. Oh, it should be 2-1, really. Brain says Kane should have scored that. Absolutely agree with you, mate. Skelly. Konsa to Reece James. Skelly. Lewis-Skelly even. Konsa. Great. Rashford. Bellingham interjects there. Sorry, Lewis-Skelly interjects there too. Bellingham, I should say. Reece James back to Bellingham. It's a nice try to try and get who's that running in? It's not Bowen. It's too tall to be Bowen. Well, it might be Bowen. Bellingham running through the channels. Just unfortunate bad pass. Who was that? 16. Yeah, it was Rogers. I thought it was. It was Rogers. Trying to get used to his number. So, Konsa to Reece James. Rogers. to Bowen. To Rice. Lewis-Skelly. Back to Rice. Over to Bowen once again. That's right, Rogers. Bowen's in the box asking for the ball. Rogers trying to get it in. He can't because that defender's all absolutely on him like shit on Velcro. That's really, really good, that. Lewis-Skelly. From Reece James to Gray. Rashford again. Crossing again. Oh! Bowen gets fouled. Surely that's a penalty. England keeping possession. Reece James to Rice. We'll have to see the replay for that, guys. But that looks like an odds-on penalty for me. Rice go for it, but gets blocked out. Let's have a look at the replay now. That's gone out for a throw-in. Let's have a look. I think that number 5 gets more of Bowen than he does the ball. Both times, in fact. Yeah, he doesn't touch it. Yeah, he does. He gets both of them fouled. How is that not a penalty, guys? Seriously. How is that not a penalty? VAR checking it. That's got to be a penalty. Surely that's got to be a penalty. And guess what? Kane's going to take it. You watch. If that gets awarded. But honestly. Bowen gets sidewinded by 2 bloody players. How is that not a penalty? You know, it's accidental from both. I mean, but penalties have been given for a lot less than that. A lot less than that. In international level as well as league. I'll be surprised if it isn't given, to be honest with you. Again, like, come on, this is taking too long. Talking to which, I need beer. Beer. Rick says this is a penalty. That's a penalty. I don't know why it's not a penalty. Yeah. No decision given, but apparently it's the right call according to Lee Dixon. Yeah. Lee Dixon's a 50-50s. No, man, no. He gets. I mean, granted the goalkeeper makes more contact than the other player. Granted, but there's still he gets him. He gets him. I don't care what anyone says. He gets him. I don't care. Anyway, the corner going to be taken at some point. That's at least 3 minutes of added time as it is, waiting for that bleeding thing. Rice takes it. I can only really describe that as an amble, just chaos that they're there. But Bellingham gets possession over to Lewis-Skelly, to Rashford, into the box, tries to go, but yeah, easy. But it goes out for another corner. But yeah, just to come back to what Rick was saying, that is a penalty, and the keeper should be yellow carded. Yeah, I mean, to book him is a bit of an unfortunate one because he was on his way down halfway through it anyway. But yeah, I mean, we can't change it, so fuck it. So Rice to take the corner on the other side. So half an hour on the clock now, guys. Bellingham's been pushed down. I tell you what, as physical as Latvia playing and getting, it looks cuntish. I'm actually quite liking it. Football's nowhere near as physical as it used to be. Nowhere near. Jonathan Newby says I'm impressed with Latvia's defending here. Absolutely great. It's very spot on. They've done that. They're really going for it. Corner taken, and straight to the goalkeeper. Well done, Dex. Yeah. Right. That's linking through. Latvia in defence now, playing some good football, simple passing around, back to the goalkeeper. Kane jogging, to say the least, to get... Come on, run it down, the ball's in play. Long ball. But a good recovery there from Konsa. And he gets fouled, come on. It's like... the Latvian number 10 pushes him and right in front of the linesman, and he's like, what? I didn't do anything. Long take really quickly. Rashford into the box. Rashford still, but that was running into the box, but nothing happening. But that free kick was taken really fucking quick. But yeah, Rashford with the boxing again. Bowen buffs it. Kane just doesn't know what he's doing. Rodgers tries to put it somewhere, but gets cleared out. Now Reece James on the ball, probably passing it to Konsa. No, he gives it to Rice. Back to Reece James. To Konsa. As I say, guys, I can normally... Right, hang on. Bellingham gets fouled. Right in front of the referee, and he gives absolutely nothing. Lewis-Skelly. Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side. Oh, that was a bit of an arrogant little flick in there from Jude Bellingham, but he goes out for a goal kick instead. What was I going to say there? But yeah, no, honestly, an indication of how bad a football game is how much beer I've drank. And you know, where are we? We got about a quarter of an hour left of the game, and I've only drunk that much, literally that much. So it's entertaining. There's a lot to talk about. Lewis-Skelly playing it safe. All 11 men behind the ball. The Latvian number 9 is not very happy that everyone's stuck behind the ball by the looks of it. Rashford looking good, says Brain. Bellingham tries it, but nothing really doing. Goes out for a throw-in again, this time for Latvia. Off Bowen. Monkey boy. Bowen. In England, Bowen gets fouled. Rodgers, I think, gets fouled there. Let's have a look. Oh, what was? Yeah, Bowen got fouled there. So a little bit of dissent from the Latvian players by kicking the ball out that way. But still 0-0. 10, 12 minutes to go. Well, I'll say about 13 minutes to go. I think about the free kick about to be taken by Bowen. Pay bill. Bowen takes. Good ball in as well. Bellingham, but again, well over the crossbar. It's just not working for England tonight. Should really be about. The scoreline should really be about at least 3-1. We got opportunities. It really should be, but partly to do with the fact that we just keep putting it over the crossbar or either side of it. You know. Anyway, Jonathan Newby said I should call your England glass a mega pint. Yeah, I mean it holds quite a fair bit, mate. It holds a lot more than that England mug I've got, that's for sure. Even though it's taller and looks slimmer, it holds a fair bit. So Bowen on the ball. To Reece James. Konsa. Great. Rashford. Coming into the box. Gets around. But gets easily defended. Skelly gets the ball. Gives it to Gay. Now to Konsa. Reece James. Back to Gate. Bellingham to Rashford. Rashford trying to do the sidewinder there a few times, but it's fucking about. Bellingham. Daisy cutter goes off, bounces a bit off Bowen, but gets cleared. Great. Bellingham. Rashford. Bellingham. Conser to Rice. Over to Bowen. Sorry, to Reece James, I should say. Rice. Skelly, Lewis-Skelly gets fouled. Free kick. Brain says England fans are quiet. Jonathan Newby says I would like to see Eze in the second half. Not a bad shout, mate, to be fair. So who are you taking off, Bowen or Rashford for Eze? Because technically he's a winger, so it'll have to be either Rashford or Bowen to take off. So a little bit of conflab about who's going to take the free kick. There you go. There's got nothing. The pundits have got nothing to talk about, so they're starting to talk about what happened. Blah 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 about 5-6 years ago. 5-6 years ago. Jonathan says I would take Rashford off for Eze. Yeah, not a bad idea. Reece James with a corner. Wow, what a goal! What a goal from Reece James! Jesus Christ! That's what you do. That's what you do, son. Jesus bloody hell! We have not seen that from him for a long, long time. Wow, that was absolutely incredible. What is known in the football circles as a thunder cunt. Honestly, that was sublime. Looping over the wall to get into the just under the crossbar on the far post. What a goal that is! Absolutely incredible. That is Payet-esque. Just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. David Beckham-esque. You name it. You name it. It's an esque. Rick says brilliant goal. Jonathan Newby says what a goal. Same as me. Gene says nice one. Well, would you believe it? Says Brain. Honestly, the kid he's such a good player. He really is such a good player. I love Reece James. I've just absolutely raved about him for years in terms from an England perspective. Hasn't really delivered all that well for Chelsea recently, but he's done well. It's an absolutely great goal. Great goal. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. Such a good position as well. Such a good position. So good. Absolutely everything about that was genuinely the definition of inch perfect. Really was. And about bloody time as well, to be fair. Because we've done everything but score. Literally everything but score apart from that. Wonder actually if... Can you move that? Move that up. Honestly, that free kick was just incredible. We're going to be talking about that for a long time, I think. Reece James can't believe it. Also says Brain. He didn't look shocked, but he did look like he wanted to celebrate. He was a bit of a weird one, that. But yeah, no, honestly, such a good goal. Such a good goal. We'll be honestly, from an England perspective, we're going to be talking about that for a long time. Brain says keeper should have saved that. He stopped because he knew he wasn't getting there in time. And I know the replay makes it look slower than it actually was, but that was an absolute blast. Absolutely blasted it into that box. You see it in real time. It's vroom, straight in. Jonathan Newby says Reece James is one of our own. Skelly. Through to Bellingham. Back to Lewis-Skelly. Konsa. Reece James. Lewis-Skelly. Rashford down the left-hand side again. Linking it into the box. Casual ball for Bellingham. Sorry, for Lewis-Skelly, I should say. Rashford. Miscued it and Rodgers tries but doesn't do much better, but it goes all the way back to Konsa from Rice. Great. Bellingham got into great position, but it's a 50-50, but I can see why the ref's given that as a foul. It is a 50-50. Let's have a look at the replay on it. Yeah, he does. He catches him. It's not intentional in any shape or form because he's looking around watching the ball the entire time, which is why Bellingham's like, oh, fuck's sake. But yeah. Oh, Bellingham, he's been booked as well for that, apparently. It's not that dangerous. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but he's been booked nonetheless. So come on, guys. What's your guess for added time? I'm thinking about 4 minutes myself. The way this game's gone, because it was at least three for that VAR check at least. It's a free kick taken. Sheena reckons 5. Rick says 5 as well. Rashford's shot. Come on, lad. Says Brain. Just looking at the replay again. That's absolutely perfection. That really genuinely is. I mean, even at slow mo, you can see how quickly that ball's spinning. It's such a threat on it. Brain says 7 minutes. Jonathan Newby says 8 minutes and 40 seconds of added time. Rich's Holidays, where are you, man? Where are you? I miss that when he does that. It cracks me up. Bone trying to get the ball, but Latvia keeping him in possession. Still, Latvia on a nice little run there, to be fair. Trying to feed in the number 9. But, yeah, and a good save straight at Pickford. But, yeah, Konsa had a bit of an issue there, defending it. Slipped over. Sorry, Gray, I should say, isn't it? Yeah, Rice went over to put him off. Looked like that worked perfectly. Yeah. Yeah. There's a few issues. It's Gray. I'm sorry, but you know I love the kid, but we've got some defensive issues there with Gray. I don't get it. But maybe it's just one of these one of those days. So Bellingham to Gray. Konsa. Reece James. Rice. Through to Rodgers. Over to Bone on the right-hand side. Can he get into the box? Yes, he does. Tries for a go, but gets blocked. Rice and Konsa coming, trying to defend that, but Rice gets the ball. Bellingham. Over to Rashford on the left-hand side. Nobody anywhere near him, so he's going to try and go into the box again, but no. Gives it back to Bellingham. Lewis-Skelly to Gray to Konsa. Now Reece James the ball in. Well defended, and that goes out for a corner. No, doesn't. No. Gets hoofed out. And Konsa gets fouled. Yeah, just seeing the replay of that, and yeah, I agree with what Lee Dixon's saying there, that, you know, a few years ago, Kane's all over that. He's not read it properly. So it's 2 minutes of added time, so none of us were right. Two minutes, that's all it was. I mean, come on, man, that VAR check was at least 3. At least 3. It's well over 2 minutes for that VAR check. Just look at the replay. Yes, ooh, that's a painful one. You can see why he was screaming. Looks like Consor's okay. It's maybe a bit of a slight sprain to the ankle, maybe. Something like that. So it's going to be another 30 seconds on top of the 2 minutes you watch. You bloody well watch. You watch. I mean, Consor's technically off the field. There we go. So Reece James, the gate from Bowen. Now to Lewis-Skelly. Bellingham. Rashford. Tear to his sock, apparently. Bellingham. Rice. Reece James to Great. Why do I keep saying Reece James rather than just James? Bellingham. Do it with everyone else. Rashford. And yeah, rolled straight to the goalkeeper. Bellingham applauds him. Not really sure why. It's right at the fucker. But anyway. Jonathan Newby says Bowen has had a good first half. Yeah, agreed. Lewis-Skelly puts it out. That's a Latvia throw-in. So it looks like it's going to be an extra 30 seconds on top of the two. Throw taken. Bit of a wasted opportunity from a Latvian point of view, but it is what it is. Great. Loses the ball. Latvia on the attack. No, Latvia number 9 offside. Not by much from that angle. But he was offside. A bit of a dodgy haircut from that assistant or linesman, whatever you want to call it. So Conte to Lewis-Skelly, and now Bellingham. Long ball to try and find Bowen. Bowen in the box. Rogers straight at the goalkeeper. That's got to be the 3 minutes, surely. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, not a bad first half, to be fair. You know, it's been opportunities. Only one real shot on target, but that's all it takes. Reece James straight smash back in there. Not bad. Brain says Rashford does well, but his final passes are rubbish. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was trying to pass it into the back of the goalkeeper's net by the looks of things. But yeah, guys, let's listen to some tunes, and I'll see you in a bit.
place. Bright nights, everlasting darksome days. Bright nights, wearing the stain you made on me, and I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait for the bright nights to lead my way through the maze. Perfect summer is over in a flash and you're on your way. But some part of me is hoping for tonight. It's not too late. My mind says yes, you've been here for quite some time. But my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all away. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home. Bright lights and colors, love is for the ones who dares to wait. No use in running when all I really want is to make you stay. Mind says yes, you've been here for quite some time. But my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home. and scars. I'll brush you off just like the dust upon my shoulder. I have a hunch of who you are. Believe it or not, I got the strength to blow you over. I'm a hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way. Hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way. I'm a hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way. Hurricane, I'm bringing thunder and rain. I'm a hurricane if you get in my way. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. I'm a hurricane, I'm trying to get in my way. Politics and politicians, drunken cops on television, Holy Ghost without a vision, talk show host and superstition, praying for a new behavior. I wanna have you as my savior. Just a little sunshine. Need a little time to make you mine. I can do all of your tricks. I can get you on your kicks.
Right, because as usual, guys, we're not going to be able to hear all of that tune, but the guys are warming up at the minute. So yeah, I've updated the card a little bit for the animation, taking away some of the shadow. Let me know if you guys notice any difference, and if you did, if it looks any better, or just keep it as it is. Let me know. But it looks like the second half's going to kick off any second now. There you go. Great music again, JP. Thank you, John. JN. Thank you, JN. So it looks like no changes at half time by the looks of it. So just while the Latvian goalkeeper's arsing about with his players, Poland are 1-0 over Malta at half time. Bosnia and Cyprus are 1-1 just into the second half. Romania 2-0 away at San Marino. And Albania, as Brain mentioned earlier, 2-0 over Andorra. Andorra 5 minutes in on that game. So anyway, so where are we? So it looks like we got Bowen on the left-hand side this time round. Yep, so the exact same as times Lee Dixon. That's a bit weird, isn't it? So swapped them over. So yeah, so it looks like Bowen's shifted to the left, and looks like Rashford's out on the right. I'm guessing by the looks of it. Have a look. Try and figure out what's what. So Reece James up to Bellingham, or Bellas. Ball into Lewis-Skelly, and trying to get Bellingham involved, but just the goalkeeper read it beautifully from that point of view. So yep, long ball from the Latvian goalkeeper as usual, trying to find their number 9, but doesn't really happen. But Rice gets in and fouled. Sorry, Rogers gets in and fouled, I should say. Free kick taken quickly to Rice. Harry Kane in the centre circle, just crossing into Latvian half. Trying to feed him Bellingham again, but Bellingham just overcooked it. But Rogers to Rashford. Yeah, Rashford's on the right hand side now. Rice, Lewis-Skelly. So it looks like going for a back 3 possibly, with Rice sitting in that certain points. Rashford coming into the box. Gets cleared out. Concert to Reece James. Guy. Bellingham to Bowen down the left-hand side. It's good training for Bowen, to be fair, down the left-hand side. Use his left foot better. Might come in handy for us in the coming seasons. You never know. Reece to Rashford. But yeah, and booted all the way back down to Conser. Deep into the England half was Rice in the centre circle, just crossing over. So it looks like Rice is helping out in defence every now and again. So trying a slightly different tactic. Rice gets the ball. He gets the ball. What, ref? No way. He's not going to book Rice for that either. Let's have a look. He gets the ball. I'm sorry, but he gets the ball. It's not a Latvia goal. Not a Latvia free kick. Latvian players in possession now. Not bad. Not bad from Latvia's point of view. We need to be pressing them a little bit deeper than we currently are. At least pressing them a bit deeper. Harder, I should say. I'm a hurricane, always on top of my game. See, I like John. It's a cracking tune, that, isn't it? I like it. It's a really, really good tune. It is a quality tune that I think I might mix it up a little bit, those tunes, because it's getting a bit stale. There's still decent tunes. I mean, this is the thing. The only channel on YouTube that I'm aware of that does watch-alongs that has halftime music and animations and stuff. And do you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know why more people don't get involved. Maybe I'm being blackballed by the YouTube community because I'm too independent. You know, because nowadays society doesn't like you to be too much of a free thinker, does it? So Bellingham in the box gives the ball away slightly. Yeah, really angry with himself as well, for that matter. And good recovery work from Guy there. Really good recovery work. That should be a Latvia throw-in. Yeah, it is. But as I say, mate, you know, maybe it is. Maybe because I sneeze in the face of the status quo. That's the reason why nobody comes and watches this channel. You know, because I do things differently than anybody else does. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. It's all on your point of view, isn't it? But a lot of people don't like independent thought, and I don't understand why. I really don't understand why. That's why. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's just a badge. How do you make toast? You heat up bread. Hello, mate. By the way, it looks like you were wrong about the pack guitar stuff. But we'll have to wait and see. So yes, we've got a bit of an injury break here for just look at the Latvia number 9. I'm guessing by the looks of it, because he's either been subbed or just had an injury. But yeah, you put bread in a toaster. You better. No, you don't. No. How do you make toast? You heat bread because you can put it in the oven and you can put it in the grill as well, and you can also you can cook it on the hob as well. French toast. Eh? No need to call him a bellend because you don't need to use a toaster. There's other ways of doing it. I mean, technically, I wouldn't recommend it, but you could probably put it in the microwave as well for that matter. No. You heat bread. Come on, Brian. There's more things. See, that's what I'm saying. Independent thinking. You can put it in the oven. You can put it on the grill. You can put it on the hob. Yeah. And here's me thinking about making you a moderator, and then you come out with that shit. So Kane and Rashford running the ball down, but Latvia still keep possession from that free kick. But albeit running back straight back to their defence, but now they're on the attack again. Slowly but surely moving it around their defence, but they're gonna go for it. They're gonna try and make the. I mean, there's so much space in that midfield. Bowen's very good to close them down there. Really good movement from Bowen. But yeah, England now sitting back by the looks of things, welcoming the pressure from Latvia by all accounts. Reece James with a really good defensive block there. Really good. Rashford, Rodgers, Bellingham. Over to Konsa. That's right, Lewis-Skelly, I should say. Bowen. Rodgers. Bellingham. Ball over to Rashford, just in the box. He gets a corner out of that. That's a smack right in the face. Don't blame me. I think it'll take a couple of seconds. That was right in his face. So substitution for Latvia, number 11 for number 3. Neither are pronounceable, so I'm not going to say it. Jonathan JN is asking, is it me or is Rashford looks a little bit slow? He's getting tired. He's getting tired. He's no, in footballing terms, he's not young in any shape or form, is he, Rashford? He's got to be, what, 25, 26 now? Rice going to take the corner. Brain said I've had enough of Rashford. The Dex with the corner. Not a bad ball in, but gets easily cleared out by the Latvian defenders. Bowen trying to find a player, but yeah, it goes out for a goal kick. There's nobody there, unfortunately, for it, so I'm not really sure what Jared's doing in that regard. But it looks like he's trying to play in Konsa by the looks of things, because Konsa was in a good position for it, just didn't realise he was putting the ball in. So hopefully he's going to wake up for that. So goal kick taken by the defender. Kane running the ball down. Bowen gets in the way, gets it right in the chest. He goes out for a Latvian throw-in, but Bowen's all right. Latvia throw-in at some point. Rice. Bellingham, sorry. Trying to find Kane through all the melee, but Bellingham takes him out. He's got to be careful. He says he got the ball. It looks he could be off. No, ref's done well there. He does get the ball. He does get the ball. Only just, but he does get it. I think Jude. I think Jude needs to come off. To be honest with you, he's getting a little bit rash. Not just with that. There's other things that he's been a little bit off with. I think he really does. Jonathan says, I feel like Guay's doing okay so far. Good to know. Problem is, so maybe Eze for Bellingham. How's that, guys? What do you think about that? Or maybe even Gibbs White. Wouldn't mind it. Or Solanke maybe. Have a 4-4-2. Or 4-3-3 really, I should say. Rogers over to Lewis-Skelly. Now over to Bowen. Lewis-Skelly. Back to Bowen. Gray to Conser. Now James. Going around the defence once again. That's for Bellingham. Coming in the just over kicks it. Sorry, Lewis-Skelly, I should say, over kicks it. So Eze's coming on by the looks of it. Just taking his jewellery off. So again, goal kick being taken by the defenders. Rogers. Lewis-Skelly to Rice. Over to... No, that was Lewis-Skelly. So that must be... Yeah. Bellingham. Trying to find Bowen. But Bowen runs in the wrong direction. Lewis-Skelly's getting fouled. Gray to Rice. Over to Reece James. Rashford running into the box. And straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, he's yeah, I would. I'd take Rashford off for Eze, to be honest with you. I really genuinely would, because I don't really think he's I mean, he did, don't get me wrong, he did really well on Friday, but his final third, do you know what I mean? It's not all that great. Rice through to Conser, back to Rice in the centre circle from the England half. Bellingham. Lewis-Skelly. Bowen. Back to Bellingham. Conser. James. Back to Conser. So coming up to an hour on the clock, guys. Yeah, I'm actually ahead of the ITV clock for a change. Lewis-Skelly. Great. Bowen. Ball in. Yep. Rogers, you bumbled that. It goes out for England throwing, granted, but yeah. That's a bit stupid. Putting Bowen out on the left-hand side, then taking him off 5 minutes into it. Do you know what I mean? Well, 15 minutes, you should say. Nah, bad call from Tuchel there, but he's done well, Bowen. He's done well. So maybe that was the idea, just to give him a little bit of practice out on the left. But bringing on Eze, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It's not. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so guys, what do you think of that Bowen for Eze? I think it's a bit of a shocker myself. Personally, I would have done it for Rashford. Put Bowen back on the right hand side again, but let us know what you're thinking on that. Great. Conser over to James. Bellingham. Sorry, Rashford, I should say. James. Conser. Rice. Conser. Lewis-Skelly to Gray. Eze. First touches. Not looking too bad. Nice ball in. Trying to find Rogers. Rogers keeps it in. Nicely done. A little bit more alive now, Rogers. It goes out for a corner. Not bad. Not bad. Doing well. You can see what... He's got a lot to learn, bless him. But he's doing all right. He's doing well. The corner being taken by Rice again, by the looks of it. Can we see the corner being taken, please? Yep, ball in. Kane pushed over, but I don't really see any much harm in it, to be honest with you. Reece James. Over to Rice on the left-hand side. Oh, nice little overlap from Eze there. Really nice movement. It goes for Latvia free kick. I don't know why. I really can't understand that at all. To think we thought Bren Rama was better than him. What do we know, eh? Long ball. Gray keeps the ball in just, so he gets a foul as a result of it. Come on. So as you guys are saying nothing, I'm guessing you're fine with the substitution. Gray to James. Sorry, to Conte then to James, I should say. Now Lewis-Skelly. Trying to find... Here comes Kane. Goes wide. Couple of yards wide by the looks of it. It was a good ball from Skelly. Bellingham. And then right, then to Kane. And yeah, just hoofs it a little bit foot wide. Rice has been the best England player so far. I don't often say that. Well, you said it a fair bit when he was with us, mate. Geordie John's back. England should get more goals, not just one. That is what I call boring England. Yeah, well, we was. I don't know if you were here for the first half, mate, but I said it should have been at least 3-1. At least 3-1 at half time. Really should have been. But not to sound too much like Allardyce, it's all about qualifying. That's the more important thing. You know, this is a team that nobody's ever really... England have certainly never played before, so there's going to be fire and ice type tactics to try and, try and counteract each other, just as Bellingham does some great defending there. Sorry, Rogers does some great defending there. And gives it to James back to Konsa. Gay. So I think the reason why Bowen was swapped over was because the plan was to take Bowen off and have Eze out on that left, but had to have Rashford out on the right as a result of it. Not fan of that. Konsa to Rice. Rogers. Kane. Don't know what Kane was trying to do there, but it wasn't planned, whatever it was. Maybe he's trying to get Rogers back involved in that, but that doesn't look good. Rashford fart arsing about, trying to make distractions. And it goes out for an England throw-in. But yeah, Geordie John, I know what you mean, mate. It has been... We're not going to see high tempo these games. They're too close together for it. That's the problem. But it's about getting the results. That's all that matters at this stage. Rice from Gray. West Ham are massive everywhere we go. West Ham are massive everywhere they go. Everywhere we go. Eze trying to put a ball into Kane by the looks of things. Let's have a look at the replay of this. Yep, it's just Kane couldn't get there. He's been blocked by two players. Yeah, he's got to come off, Kane. I'm sorry, but he has to come off. I would. I'd put Solanke on in his place. I really genuinely would. I mean, he's trying his best, bless him. No, my luck, he'll probably go to school now. James, Bellingham, Rice, Jose. Absolutely blocked. Totally blocked. And Latvia come away with the ball. Really good football from Latvia's point of view. But that goes out for an England throw-in. So another change coming. Yeah, Foden for... That's interesting. Foden for Bellingham. That's interesting. Francis Solanke. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Solanke for Kane. But Foden for Bellingham in this instance. Looks like the crowd are getting bored as well because there's a few paper airplanes on the pitch. Rashford. James. Back to Rashford down the right-hand side. Rodgers. Rice. Bang! What did I tell you? I said I bet he's going to score. Now I said it for him to come off. What did I tell you? 2-0 again. Now get Solanke on. Says Brain. Yeah. It's just a great run. It's great movement from Dex, and notice him and bam, straight in the back of the net. So good. Such a good movement. Such good movement from England. Jonathan, Geordie John, keep complaining. Let's get another goal on the pitch, eh? Boring England. There's no God-given right to beat teams, man. Tuchel breathing again up. He's had nothing to worry about. The Latvia have not looked, with the exception of that mistake that Guay and Pickford made, Latvia have not looked anywhere close to getting anywhere near to scoring. That was the only opportunity that they've had all game so far, Latvia. There's nothing to worry about at all. Absolutely nothing to worry about. Rashford. James. Lewis-Skelly loses the ball. But fighting for it back. That's a free kick to Latvia. Yeah, it's just been There's nothing to concern us about at all. Literally, there's nothing you and I need to be worried about with this performance. This is what qualifiers are about. They go. What? Mitrovic going to Nando's. Going to Rice and Mitrovic going to fucking Nando's in Romford when they were at West Ham together. Regarding his 100 bags a week. But where is it? Where are we? Where are we? So men's scores and fixtures. Right. So what? So April, May. Yeah. So after this, the qualifying rounds is we've got Andorra away and then England at home on the 7th and 10th of June, respectfully. So I think those are going to be the tougher games. And then in September we've got Andorra at home and then Serbia away. And October, that's friendly, so it doesn't matter. And UEFA Latvia away on the 14th of October. And then England at home at Serbia from the 13th of November, and then Albania away on the 16th of November, and then that's it from what I can see so far. So yeah, Jude Bellingham is just world class. He's not really shown it today, mate. To be honest with you, he hasn't shown it. You know, he's done some little flicks and tricks to like the show pony that he is, but I've not been impressed with him today. I'm not going to lie. He's made some good runs, but there's a lot of decision making. That's why he was taken off, because he's not at it today. I mean, he was good on Friday, but it's Bellingham, so he's automatically brilliant. It's not how it works. Nice run from James there. There we go. Rashford's on the way down the left-hand side. Kane. Kane keeps the ball in the box. Back to Rashford from Lewis-Skelly. But Latvia on the break there. Foden. Yeah, it's a free kick. It's a nice little. There's a great ball into Rashford. Just looking at the replay there, really is good. Should took took too long. Kane trying to get it to Foden by the looks of it, but anyway, back to the live football. Goalkeeping out. Foden chasing the ball down, but nothing really doing. Goes out for an England thrown off a really poor Latvian clearance. It's a great. Over to Rodgers. From Conte, now Rashford. Not the best of balls to try and find. He's got to come off. He really has got to come off. And Latvia keeping possession now at the moment. So we've got 15 minutes left pretty much, guys, on the clock. It's not been too bad. 2-0. It's around about right. I wouldn't say that Albania were a walkover side in any shape or form, and Latvia have done well with this. An England free kick. Latvia played well. You know, when they've had possession, they've kept it well. They've done some decent defending every now and again. Apart from that, just seen the replay of the Lewis-Skelly foul on Lewis-Skelly, I should say. You know, it's just it's one of those things. You know, as I say, all that matters is topping the group when we go to the US in next summer. Next summer. Eze, 3-0. Good goal from Eze. A little bit of a bumble, but it's a good goal. He's onside. Nice ball up to him. From Rodgers, I think that might be. So look to see. 1-2. Under bounce under the goalkeeper. And yeah. It's a good goal. There's a little bit of a bumble, as I said, but got a bit of deflection there actually by the looks of it. Have a look at the trace of it. Yeah. Deflection off the number 5 there. Nice one, Eze, says Jonathan Newby. Brain says Eze quality. You got a bit lucky there, to be fair. You got a bit lucky. But, yeah, it's well done, 3-0. Bring it on. One goal in one match. Well, yeah, because he hasn't played for fucking ages. So it's definitely not all over now. All the kids are coming out. Go back and do your own work. Rogers. Nice run from Rogers. Just looking at the replay. Should have played in Foden. Really should have played in Foden. That could have been 4-0 if you'd played in Foden there. Really could have been. There we go. Bringing out the big guns by the looks of it. So what was it? That was Walker. Possibly Gibbs. So yeah, Curtis Jones and Jordan Henderson for Rice, Skelly and Rashford, I think. Rice. Gray to Foden in the centre circle, long ball trying to find Eze. Connects perfectly. It goes out for a Latvian throw-in, unfortunately. That's right, an England throw-in, I should say. So it looks like that's when the substitution's going to be made now. So Rashford. Mincing over there like he normally does. For Curtis Jones. Lewis-Skelly for Walker. And I'm guessing Declan Rice for Jordan Henderson. Yeah. Let's have a look at that. So, Gray to Henderson, Bullocks. Sorry, to Foden. Back to Gray. Henderson. James. Rogers. Jones. Henderson. Got a bit of luck with the deflection with concert to Bellingham. So, who is that? That's Reece James, I look by the looks of it. Anyway, so Rogers. Foden. Sorry, Walker, sorry. Concert to Gray. Now Foden. Pass it to Eze. Reece James. Who is that? Foden. Walker to Henderson. Jones. Reece James. Yeah, Reece James is playing in midfield by the looks of it. A bit weird, isn't it? Rogers. Gave me the word, finally heard. I'm doing the best that I can. Have to admit, it's getting better. Oh, fuck it, doesn't matter. Good to see that Jones is coming on. Yeah, he's a good player. He did well on Friday. Well, he's a Latvian possession still, making the counter-attack. Slowly but surely with the build-up. Here we go. Consa gets fouled. James gets fouled. Anyway, 9 minutes left. So, guys, what are you thinking on added time? Because we've had 5 England subs. And we've had 3 Latvian subs. Plus, we've had 2 goals. So, technically, that should be at least 5 minutes of added time. At least. Joe reckons 4 minutes. Oh, Roger's close then. Jonathan Newby says 11 minutes and 2 seconds of added time. This is such a really good save of the goalkeeper as well, to be fair. Rogers could have had that. Really could have had that. Brain reckons 2 minutes. Another substitution for Latvia. So it looks like they're going to use all their 5 subs as well for that minute. So that's going to be at least 6 or close to 7 now, I'm guessing. I say about 6. I'm going to go with 6 here. England corner. Ball in, not a bad ball. Kane fluffed it. Ah, that could have been 4. That could have been 4. Not bad ball in from Eze. Bounces right in front of Kane. Doesn't know anything about it. Consa completely mistimes it. Gets a lucky deflection off the goalkeeper. Or unlucky deflection off the goalkeeper. And exactly right, Jonathan, mate. So close. So close. Where's everyone gone? Where have you all buggered off to, huh? Ignore that 9-year-old in the chat. I'm sure we'll be back in a minute, being another evidence of bell ends. Another corner as well for England. Foden taking it this time. Obviously, because Rice being off. So 6 minutes left plus added time. Ball in. An easy gather by the goalkeeper. Foden to Kane. Yep, and the Latvian player getting fouled getting booked for fouling Harry Kane. Now Nix. I mean, Kane's made a meal of that, but yeah, I mean, the player gets the ball, to be fair, but he does get Kane at the same point. So everyone's talking to each other. Foden to Eze, just outside the box on the left-hand side. Ball in. Great, and just, yeah, 4 or 5 yards wide. Jonathan Newby says, I like the look of the Latvian number 15 here. Yeah, he's not a bad player. I'm telling you guys, there's quite a few good players out in this Latvian side. There's the number 15 you're talking about is Zelenkovs. So let's have a quick goozy at him actually while the game's still kicking on. While Latvia are in possession, let's have a look to see who this guy is. So he's a centre midfielder who plays for Viliska in the RFS League over in Latvia. 300,000 euros apparently. 24 years old. Left-footed central midfielder, can play in the right back or left back. So it looks like he was originally a defender at some point. Under contract for another 2 years. Well, 2.5, I should say. Yeah. Not bad. Only 3 appearances in the league so far this season. 8 appearances in Europa League. 1 in the Champions League and Europa League qualifying. 3 appearances. Yeah, I think you might have come up with a good idea there, fella. He's had 15 appearances so far this season, and no goals. Someone that West Ham could sign in the summer transfer. I'll do my research on the guy, man. Dimitris Zelenkovs. Name is jotted down. I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a bit of a research over the next few days. See what he's like. Get some details on him. You know, get some stats on him, some records, injury records, etc., etc. Be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, as I say, guys, on Sunday the Wolves preview is going to be available, and on Tuesday night we'll be live for the watch along as well. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to be well aware of it. So Sitz has just been booked for a challenge on concert, which unfortunately, according to the graphic up there, means he misses the next round of games for Latvia. So Walker over to Rogers on the right hand side, and he goes out for a corner. So could this be goal number 4? Short corner taken from Foden, so no. Jones, Henderson, Reece James with the ball in. Foden, and it gets blocked out again for another corner. Yeah, Foden trying to find Eze by the looks of it, just a little bit too slow. But Foden going to take the corner. Corner taken. And foul by the sounds of it. So Latvia with a free kick, which the goalkeeper's going to take at some point. Come on, you're time wasting. You're 3-0 down. Long ball. And Latvia with the headers. Foden should have gone for goal. Absolutely brain, but it looks like we're trying to play in Eze from the replay. There's a James over to Eze. To Gay. Long ball up to Rogers. The ball straggled. Ah, come on. You push him. You've already been booked. EU dares, Rodders. EU dares, says Brain. I feel like Rogers should get man of the match. Yep. 3 minutes of added time. So none of us were... Did anyone get anyone close to 3 minutes? Nope. Brain, you got the closest to 2. Oh, excuse me. That Ruby coming back to Gandhi's revenge. by the feel of it. Ooh. Home cooked before anybody asks. James. Conser. Henderson. James back to Walker, now to Henderson. Back to Walker again. Conser to Gray. Ezra. Or Eze. Or you've been out, what the fuck? Jones. What was I saying, James? James to Henderson. Eze. I don't know. Henderson to Eze. Kane. Oh, that was a good attempt. Rogers loses the ball but gets the ball back again. Gives the ball away in that instance. Good defending there from Walker. Really, really good defending there from Walker. Where are we? Brain says, yes, they seem to be given low added times than they did in the first half. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It should be, by the letter of the law, it's 30 seconds per sub, right? So we've had 10 subs in total in the second half. That's 5 minutes already. There's 2 goal celebrations, plus the little bit of wasted time. That's at least 7 or 8. Not fucking 3. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're 3-0 up. It doesn't. Game's won. Game was won at 2-0, to be fair. Well, game was won at 1-0, really. But yep, that's it, guys. Full time. Thank you very much for watching. As I say, I'm gonna put a video up for Thursday talking about Wan-Bissaka, and if he can get into the squad by the World Cup. But guys, have a great week. Look after yourselves. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Michael Phillips says, job done, just not seeing much difference. Yeah, it's relatively the same squad, give or take a few people. John says, see you at the next live stream, JP. Yep, that'll be Tuesday night, mate, at 7:30, or 7:45, I should say, because it's an 8 o'clock kickoff. But anyway, I'll see you guys Tuesday night, but there will be content coming up before then, so look after yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. All the best now. Take care.